Alrighty, so here we got our makeshift back day. Still at the apartment gym. I got limited equipment, but I got everything I need to get the job done. So I'm starting here with some pull-ups. Just nice big full extension here. Squeezing the lats. I like to start with pull-ups because they are hard. I want to have the energy to get through it. Pull-ups are one of the best back builders you can do. So I like to throw them in the beginning of my routine. Up next, we got laying dumbbell rows. Doing sets of 15 here. This is my hypertrophy phase of training. You're gonna see me fully relax my arms right here, right there at the bottom. I get that nice full entire opening of my lats there to squeeze all the way back up. I'm trying to work the entire muscle through its entire range and restart the entire force each rep. This isn't a very hard exercise to get down, but it's done incorrectly super often. Usually people draw their elbows and their arms up too high and close to the chest, where you need to be focusing on pulling towards the hip so you can get that max amount of lat pull there. We're not really trying to train our biceps, they're involved, but we're really trying to train our lats with this exercise here. Now we're gonna go into a close grip lat pull down. So I didn't have a regular handle here, the fixed handle that you'd probably see at your normal gym, but I did have two regular just rope handles that I could use to still get the job done. So my hands are closer together. You see me opening up my hands at the bottom. It was more of a comfort thing here. It's not really necessary, but it's also not a problem. I'm bringing my hands all the way down to my chest here. Probably not touching, but I'm getting pretty close. I'm doing my best to keep the force in my back here. I do not want to be using my biceps too much. Once again, they're involved, but I'm isolating my back as much as I can. Now we have our cable row. At the gym, you'd normally see a setup where you can kind of sit down properly, a good foot support. I grabbed two 20-pound dumbbells over at the rack so I could have my feet supported up, so I had a little more extension here. So this is not ideal, but it still gets the job done. You don't always have to have a full, complete gym to really train well. So I'm using a supinated grip. My palms are facing upward. You'll see I'm getting that full extension here, that full relaxation. I like to call it the detachment at the bottom again, so I can pull my entire lat. I'm squeezing through here, grabbing the whole pull, bring it straight to my stomach. Nice big stretch, nice big flex. Doesn't look like it's too hard here, you know, but it really does work when you're down to limited equipment. Just takes a little bit of creativity. Now we're gonna move into a traditional lat pull down. Didn't have a seat, didn't have any way to lock my knees in, so I stuck my feet through the little metal bars there. It did perfect. I'm bringing the bar all the way down to my chest here, okay? A good friend of mine taught me this technique. Shout out Chris. It really opens up the full range, especially in the rear delts. You can feel this in the shoulders a little bit too, while still squeezing my full back. It's kind of like a two birds with one stone kind of deal here. So I get a nice, good full range of motion through my shoulders while also squeezing my lats. Once again, I'm still training my back. I'm not dropping my hands anywhere lower here. I'm dropping my elbows down to my side. It's a common mistake as well. To finish off with my back, I always like to throw in the dumbbell shrugs. As I'm moving through this exercise here, you'll see I'm not rolling back too much, although that's a complete possibility. I'm pretty fatigued at this point, so I'm just really trying to get it done. Especially with this hypertrophy phase of my training, this was hard for me. It's not a normal thing that I do at this high of volume. So I'm just squeezing, I'm just drawing my shoulders up. I'm not really using my biceps. You see my arms starting to flex out here a little bit. That's the fatigue. It's not the best form, I'm not gonna lie to you. You wanna try to keep those arms a little more fully extended if you can. And that's my back day.